To be honest, I feel like a little kid doing an arts and crafts project. I really wanted this to go well.
It's not bad, hopefully.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jasmine. It's nice to meet you. Today is a very different video. We're going to be bleaching my hair. Now, I'm not bleaching all of it. As you can see, some of it is already blonde, but this is my natural color right here, and I want to go platinum. When I contacted hairstylists about going platinum, the quote was around $560. That wasn't even, that was $560 for 6 hours. If it went over 6 hours, then there was an additional rate. Anytime I've got my hair done, it's been at least like 7 to 8. So my thinking was going to be at least like $800, including a tip. And I wasn't really willing to pay that. Not right now, anyway. So what I've done over the past like 2 weeks is look up YouTube videos, specifically looking for people who are going platinum with my hair situation. Meaning I got full head highlights for, I'd say, over the course of 1.5 years, and eventually my whole head was blonde. But it's been months and there's a lot of growth. So the process is going to be a little bit different compared to going platinum on top of a pretty much, blonde base and just a little bit of root. So I'm going to be taking you guys with me. If this isn't your kind of video, then just scram. But if you are interested in watching me bleach my hair, then stick around. I'm probably going to do it over the course of 2 days because I'm a little paranoid, okay? Although I've watched the videos, I'm not a hairstylist, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm just going to be doing the other side of my head. So this patch here, my hair is in braids because my curl pattern is a little bit tighter. Like, you can't really tell with the hair here because this hair at the front is definitely looser, but the hair at the back of my head, it's like tighter coils. So I went ahead, braided them so that it would be easier for me to part my hair, section it as I bleach. I also dampened the braids a little bit to make it the application process that much easier. Super long intro, but I just wanted to give you guys the rundown. Wish me luck. I'm probably not going to talk much after this because I want to focus. So if anything, you'll hear me in a voiceover. So my bathroom is no longer a bathroom, it is a salon. So I grabbed a scale. I have some sheets here for some foils. I have a mask that I'm going to use on my bleached hair after I get it to the color that I want it. Gloves, some Olaplex, because I've heard this is good, so I'm going to use this in the shower instead of what I have right now. These are some caps. I may or may not use them. We'll see. I grabbed a lot of toners from Blonde Me, as well as the Bleaching tone. Apparently this is really good to use with the bleach. It's to help get rid of some of that brassiness as it's processing. I still haven't decided on what color I want. I do have in here lilac, ice, this is clear, and then biscuit. I have 2 mixing bowls here with a brush and the little whisk. I have a few clips. I highly doubt I'm really going to need those, but I have them anyway just in case. Here's the Blonde Me powder, and then I have 2 different volume developers. So I have a 7 volume. This will be going on my roots, and then I have the 20 volume. This will be going on my mids. The 7 volume will also be going on my ends. That's what we're working with. In order to see what I'm doing, because I am working on the back of my head, I have this small mirror here, and then I have this mirror. So I'm going to be sitting in my little salon chair, and I'm going to be looking mostly in this mirror here. If you don't have a mirror to see the back of your head, I don't even know why you're bothering, to be honest, because not being able to see your head when you're bleaching is just, it's reckless. I'm just going to throw that out there. When it comes to ratios, I'm going to be doing a 2-to-1. I heard that's best. So I'm going to be mixing, I can't talk. I'm going to be mixing 2 different bowls of bleach. So I'm going to have 1 bowl with the 7 volume and then the other bowl with the 20. And I'm going to start bottom and work my way up. I don't think it's going to take me very long to actually, finish this portion of my head, but we'll see. It actually took me a lot longer than I thought it would to finish because I was trying to be a perfectionist, and I think in this case it's warranted. I'm not going to really share with you guys like quantities because I did go overboard with the amount that I used, but I did use like 40 grams of powder and therefore 80 grams of the developer, and then I mixed in that toner. So as you can see, it really turns this rich blue, and that's to help make my hair a little bit more like ashy blonde once it's bleached. Here I'm really nervous because obviously like there's no going back, So I parted my hair in very thin sections, starting with the nape of my neck, and then I worked my way up towards the top. So I used the brush at first, and then it was a lot easier for me to use my hands after that to really work it in and saturate all of the strands. And then here, like, I would make another separation, coat the base, and then flip my hair up and do the same thing just to make sure that at the, scalp of my head was fully saturated. I didn't want any patchiness, as you guys will see that there was some patchiness. But anyway, after I rubbed it in with my hands, I did wrap it in foil. This was probably the trickiest part for me. I think my sections weren't small enough, or I probably should have like separated this in half and then tried, but I would like scrunch it and then put another piece of foil on top and then pull the previously bleached hair out. That way it wasn't processing with the other bleach because obviously it's already pretty light. My hair is currently cooking. I have about 12 minutes left. I put a 40-minute timer on just to see where we're at. I have been checking it just a little bit. I checked the base and the base is lightened up quite a lot. And I decided on a toner. Again, there's Clear Ice, Lilac, and Biscuit. I think I'm gonna pass on the lilac for today. I want to just go like white almost. So I'm thinking mixing Biscuit and Ice together. Biscuit has a little bit of like a warm tone to it. Ice is just straight up like white, but I want some softness. So what I think I'm gonna do is go in at the root with Biscuit and then go in with Ice. I'm hoping that's not like too much of a contrast because this is obviously more cool tone. This is warmer. Who knows if it will even get my hair light enough to like make a difference. So I'm gonna turn for you guys. So this is what I'm working with right now. I put saran wrap on this section here because this was exposed to the air, and to keep it nice and warm and cooking properly, I did put the saran wrap on top. I'm gonna add in more bleach to the ends here because these ends are blonde already, but they're not gonna need as much time to process. So I'm gonna mix up some more bleach and some 7 volume to lighten those ends. They might snap off. I don't know. The 40 minutes is up. I am a little nervous, I'm not gonna lie to you. I have no idea if it really lightened that much because it's blue. I really can't tell. Yeah, I don't fucking know. I think I'm just gonna pull it. Like, I don't want to overdo it. I really wanted this to go well. I said screw it, I'm just gonna take it out. Yeah, not 100% sure where I went wrong in this process, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm just like sporadically adding more 7-vol to the bottom. I mean, the bleach was super wet. My head was highly saturated, so I don't know why. It's really not taking. I think I'm gonna like let it do its thing for 10 more minutes. To be honest, I feel like a little kid doing an arts and crafts project. Like, what is on my head right now? Yeah, I'm really just hoping for the best and hoping my hair does not fall out. I think this is all my hair will lighten for right now, and I think I'm cool with that. I don't want to overdo it and have my hair fall out. Like, that's definitely not what we're trying to accomplish today. So let's do this. I mean, it's definitely blonde, but not as light as I was hoping for. It looks a little like on the brown side. I don't know if it's because of the toner that's in here as well. Hi loves. So this was really splotchy somehow. I'm really surprised. This is like the very obvious curl that just didn't lift at all. Like, look at the color difference, it's crazy. So I will be hitting certain strands with more bleach. In a few days, I'm gonna give my hair a break. This is the other side. Not as bad, but still rough. Like, some pieces are almost white. They're like gray, as you can see, because of the toner. I think I rushed it at the end. I really should have done a smaller section for this here. I'm bummed out, but I'm not freaking out because this is why I did the bottom of my hair. Trial and error. Should I have done a smaller portion? Maybe. I don't know. How's the back look though? We are one too many different colors. I dampened my hair. I put this in. It's been 10 minutes. I'm gonna rinse it out. Pretty even, like from here across. Right? I'll catch you guys when I'm bleaching it again. Welcome to day 2. We are taking the braid out. Again, this is what my hair looks like at the back. Needs some work. So I've already mixed up the bleach. I'm only gonna use 7 volume developer since my hair is already pre-lightened. I thought that 20 might be a little bit too much. Now if we come to find out that it's not enough, then so be it. But I like to do low and slow. As you can see, some bits are orange, some bits are just straight yellow, some bits are white. I'm going to try my best to avoid the white areas. Yeah, I think I'm gonna apply most of this with my hands today. Already got it mixed up. It's not a lot. I wasn't sure how much I'd actually need. If I need more, then I'll just add some to the bowl, but I wasted a lot of bleach and developer the first go, so I'm really trying to make sure I don't use up too much, because if this turns out good, I'm gonna have to do the rest of my head, and that took 2 weeks to get here. I feel like a doctor in this rolly chair, you know? She's like, hi, how can I help you today? Why are you in? We're gonna pick out the white bits first. So yeah, most of this hair is good to go. Once I saturate the more orangey bits, towards the end of the process, I'll go ahead and add bleach to these sections. But yeah, I think this is a good amount. I went ahead and picked out the white pieces of hair, and then instead of using the brush this time, I solely used my fingers. It was a lot smoother and faster of an application than the previous time I used foils. I realize I make a stink face when I do this. I'm always like, it's like my default focus face. I like really want to make sure I get it worked in here. That was my problem last time. I was just too afraid. I'm gonna check my hair every I think 10 minutes or so, because this might not need to sit for too long. Maybe about 30 minutes. I think I'll add a little bit more, but this is where we're at right now. After my hair processed for a bit, I did pull out the foils, and then I went in with more bleach. I should have done my roots, but I was a little bit paranoid. I wrap my hair in plastic just to keep the moisture in, locked in. So hopefully this will only take 20 minutes. Again, it's only 7 volume developer, so it's gonna be really slow to lift. So I'm really trying hard not to be impatient, and then that's what the back looks like. Okay, so I just washed the bleach out, and it's slightly better, but not that much better. I feel like I could have honestly done without bleaching it again, because I did lose some strands, but I'm just gonna deal with it and go over it with the toner. I must have been high, because the difference is night and day. I definitely needed that second round of bleach, because the toner wouldn't have taken to it at all. But as you can see here, I'm making sure that I'm fully saturating my hair in the toner to make sure that I get a more even color. I really should have done the base of my head, because you can see the line of demarcation. It has been 20 minutes. This is my hair with the toner. We're about to be washing this out. So look how long my hair is. I'm gonna have to chop at least 2 inches off, I already know. But this is what it's looking like. It's not Targaryen white, which is fine. Surprised my hair is even this light to begin with, but obviously at the ends where it was still a little bit orangey, that's darker. So I'm curious to see how this turned out, but it's not bad, hopefully. We'll see, I don't know. After I rinse my hair, I will be using this. So I'll put the mask in for 10 minutes and then rinse my hair again. I'll see you after that. So what I've decided is that I'm just gonna go ahead and bleach my whole head. I'm just gonna go for it. I didn't show you the result dry, but this is the color that it turned out. Obviously you can see it's a lot lighter than my natural color and my bleached ends. So I'm not gonna record the process because I wanna focus. Just to make sure part of the process is documented, I'm not going to part this section of my hair because these curls are a lot looser, so I can part as I bleach. But I did part the back here, so I used a rubber band method I found on YouTube. So each section here is about the same in thickness. So it should make the bleaching process back there a whole lot easier. And once I put it in foils, it'll hopefully process at the same rate. So wish me luck. I'm gonna be quick because my camera's gonna die. As you can see, my hair is all over the place. I rushed the bleach process on top. I shouldn't have. This side is definitely more orange, but we are gonna fix it. We're just not gonna do it anytime soon. I'm gonna give it a good 3 weeks before I try to bleach it again. So what I'm gonna do is put some colorful wax on top just to hide this mess. It is so pink. But I'd prefer this than to walk around with that like crazy blonde. So my roots are still damp. My ends are dry. That's why it's kind of flat and then it goes out. Same with this side, like it's hella flat up top. I try to shake it out, but it needs to be dry. So this is where we're at. I am gonna wait like 2 or 3 weeks before bleaching my hair again because I'm not trying to have super stringy pieces of hair. Like over on this side, you can see some of the curls are pretty loose, like this one in the front and this one too. So I was like, I'm not trying to have that pin straight, so I'm just gonna let it breathe. I did buy some K18, which I've never used before. Also, this little tiny bottle, $30. I was like, I thought, and it feels empty. I'm flabbergasted. So we're gonna see if that helps my hair, but I'm not gonna do anything to it. I'm just gonna give it a break and then we'll revisit. Just thought I'd fill you guys in. Hey guys, this is several weeks later and another bleach session later, and this is what my hair looks like. I just toned it with some purple conditioner because it was looking a hot mess. I just figured I'd give you guys another update because it's been a minute since I originally bleached my hair, and it does look a lot more even. Like on this side you'll still see some yellow bits. The toner that I've been using hasn't been working well, so if you guys have a toner you'd recommend, please let me know down in the comments below. But like over the past few weeks I've been using this, and this helps remove some of the yellow. Like my hair was pretty yellow this morning, and I had this sit for about 15 minutes. I know with stuff like this they're like, oh, only do like 2 to 3. But I'm telling you, my hair has not been taking well to toners. The toner that I was using from Blonde Me, the recommended amount of time, like I had to double it because it just wasn't soaking into my hair or coating my hair, whatever toners do. For a while it was like super orange, I was using this right here. And I still will use this occasionally, especially in like my mids, because those didn't take as well as like the hairs in the front. I'll show you guys what it looks like in natural light, because this light definitely makes my hair look a lot more yellow. I mean, I feel like this is more accurate to show you. This is like natural light right here. I might come back and show you it dry, just so you get the full picture. But yeah, that's my hair. Okay, like I said, I'd be back when it was dry. It's like 80% dry, I'd say. Right in here, it's still pretty damp, but this is what it looks like. Here's the color for you. Like I said, like in here, it looks a little bit more brown because I was using that Blonde Me toner, but it wasn't taking to the rest of my hair. It's literally only in this like section right here. So I just went in with the purple shampoo because the rest of this was like yellow and I just wanted to be a little bit more toned. I mean, obviously there are a bunch of different tones happening right now, a bunch of different colors. This patch of hair I've bleached a bunch, and that brassiness, like it just, that's where it stops lifting. So I'm just living with it at the moment. It's fine, all is good. Sorry, I keep looking over there, but yeah, that's how it turned out, and I'll show you the back. Real quick, I will show you in the bathroom light, which is where we started this entire journey. So here it is in the bathroom light. I feel like my camera picks up the different tones a lot more than you notice like in person. It doesn't look as aggressive. Like this looks very white on camera, but it's not that light in person. Before I ended this video, I really wanted to show you guys like the difference night and day between first session and after. I kept going at it, trying to tweak things, because I know a lot of you guys are gonna be like, Brad Mondo needs to see this. Oh my God, what did you do? But considering it was my first time ever trying to attempt something like this, I don't think it turned out that awful. Like, yes, it is pretty bad, but it could have been worse. I could have lost my whole head. I'm cool with it. As long as my hair didn't fall off, we're fine. So thank you guys so much for coming along this journey with me. I will catch you in the next video.
But that's alright. Hush.